Alright guys, what's going on? It's JD. I know I haven't been posting for a while, and there are reasons for that. Just drama on the internets. You know, I've been dealing with a lot of things, a lot of different things that's like have just got out of hand. So there was this kid named LT Cobra who made a video on me about 2 weeks ago, insinuating, accusing, or throwing out the conspiracy that I may be like some type of pedo or nonce, as they call it. He started pulling clips and titles and thumbnails, which you guys have all seen from previous videos that I've made regarding Musically Kids, right? And we all seen these videos. We've seen how these girls in these videos were acting and dressing or whatever. But since I made videos on those topics, explicitly denouncing the actions of these kids in these videos, somehow he came away with the conclusion and the bright idea that he should make a video spreading rumors, speculating, and basically insinuating that I could possibly be a pedo. And not only was he doing that, he was actually trying to support his claims without any evidence whatsoever. Just all hearsay and speculation. And if you guys are subscribed to this channel, you guys all already know that these claims are just full of shit. It's not true at all. So after he made this video and it gained thousands of views, his fans started harassing me on Twitter, coming into my Discord server on Twitch and doing a lot of different things that I really did not appreciate. When people, other commentators, other people, like when other YouTubers started coming at my throat, actually trying to side with this kid, obviously things got a little heated on Twitter because I want to try to defend myself because I know who I am as an individual. I know I am not those things that they're trying to say I am. I know what my intentions were when uploading each and every video. They don't. They have no proof of anything. So for them to try to speculate, insinuate, talking about people who make commentary videos, for them to try to act like I'm some type of predator, it's just absurd in my mind. After having quite a few exchanges with this kid and his friends and other people who sided with him on Twitter and across other platforms, I could all see that it's just one-sided. This was a built-up hate, preconceived notions of who they think I am based on other things that are totally unrelated to the topic. I went on Drama Alert and had a chat with Keemstar. He's just all one-sided on the situation. I don't think he really cared about the accusations, really, because he's been in that situation before, but the only thing he really cares about is the way I handled the situation and the way that I went about dealing with it. So the kid made the video. People started harassing me. The video was obviously slander. People are saying that it's criticism, but I beg to differ. The video stayed up for over a week, I believe close to 2 weeks, maybe 1.5 weeks, maybe about 10 days. Let's say 10 days. And within those 10 days, it was hell. Name calling, bullying, harassment. After having to deal with all of that within that time frame, this kid had the audacity to come to my live stream one day, right? I was streaming. Most of you were there. No, some of you were there and some of you weren't. And he donated $1 just to call me a pussy, just to try to demean me in front of all of my viewers. And keep in mind, the video was still up at this time. And he was just pushing my buttons over and over again on different platforms, sending his mobs, his goons to try to attack me. This was obviously a personal attack because if it wasn't, he would have just left me alone. He would have made the video and left me alone. He would have carried on. But this was a tactical maneuver and he got what he wanted. He wanted to attack someone bigger than him, gain attention off of it, which he did. Regardless or not if I would have gave it attention or would have just ignored it. But I tried to ignore it. But when there's an outsider making a video, that's a different story. But this kid is like, he's on the inside. Everyone who follows me follows him and vice versa. So it's like, it's hard to get away. I eventually ended up deactivating my Twitter account because of how messed up everything was getting. People don't see this as slander. They don't see this as bullying. They see it as criticism, especially since they say he's only a kid. He's 15. He only has, 2,000 subscribers. Okay, sure. But that's still a large enough fan base. That's still thousands of people to publish a slanderous video about someone with unproven and baseless theories about him being a pedo. Like, it seems to me that people just wanted me to accept defeat or something and to accept the claims that I am some kind of child exploiter, which was not going to happen at all. So eventually, after he did everything that he did, he started a campaign. He made a video. He built a campaign off of that video. He got clout and attention from that video. He came to my stream with his friends, donated $1 to harass me, came to my Discord. I eventually had enough. And especially after having talked to my friends and, other people online who I've talked to personally, and them saying how all of this is just BS, I wanted to take down the video. I wanted the video gone. So I did just that. After he pushed my buttons so many times, I decided to take down the video that used content from my channel to support claims of his that I was or am a nonce. Whether it be confirmed or not, it still had the same effect, and the video was eventually taken down. And from there and then, a whole other shitstorm started, which propelled the situation to newer heights. Now, more people were getting into the situation because they were blindsided at the fact that I took down the video, right? And it was taken down. Not only did people start harassing me and started calling me a nonce and a pedo and a child exploiter, then they started calling me a copyright abuser. You know, literally everyone. Well, not everyone, just the people in that community. Thousands of people, mobs and mobs of people were now on my back because I took down a video that was slandering me and accusing me of being a pedo. You know, they're saying that I abused the copyright system and that I'm a criminal, but it's just so ironic how they're not calling him a criminal, even though he did illegal stuff. You know, they're saying I took down the video because I can't take criticism. No. But there have been other videos in the past that have so-called criticized me, and they're all still up. You know, what do you mean? This is not the first video that someone has made about me. But the only reason why this video was taken down in the first place was because he created a hate campaign against me. He actually was milking this whole thing to gain as much traction as he was, I guess, aiming for, trying to feed everyone lies about me. You know, I go to my Twitter. You guys should go to my Twitter. You know, I wrote a whole post about this. You know, towards the end of the post, it even has him like basically incriminating himself, saying, I heard this, I heard that. I even heard that I heard rumors that you were somewhere chatting up underage girls. Like, that's another thing. He didn't put that in the video, but, you know, these are things that he's just bringing up in his mind on the basis of what, thumbnails, titles, and clips, which makes no sense because in these videos, which you guys have seen, I'm denouncing the acts. It's not like I'm condoning anything. They're trying to label me as a deviant evildoer who's out to bully kids, exploit children, and take down smaller channels. Like, are you serious? Anybody who's supporting this kid, you should be ashamed of yourself. Actually, you actually should be ashamed of yourself. One thing I could acknowledge is the fact that I didn't handle the situation as best as I could, mainly because I've never ever been in a situation like this, so it's a learning lesson. I should have made a video on it earlier, addressing the whole situation and letting you guys know that this channel is making accusations about me doing things that aren't true. As soon as I saw the video, I should have addressed it via Twitter or Instagram, you know, maybe through even a YouTube post. I should have done that and kept the video up, or I should have taken it down via slander and defamation, you know. I acknowledge my faults, but again, I'm not perfect. By no means. So I acknowledge my fault in the way that I went about handling that video, even though in my eyes, I didn't abuse anything. Given the circumstances, I did what I thought was best in that situation. This is the first time that this has ever happened to me. This is like it's a crazy learning experience. Mob mentality at its finest. People believing things that aren't true. Accusations and rumors and speculation getting thrown left and right. You know, people are justifying his actions by saying it's an opinion. It's this and it's that. When you have like fellow content creators actually trying to turn against you, which now thinking about it, they probably were never with me to begin with, you know, wolves in sheep's clothing, now stabbing me in the back because they want clout, because now they see it's their chance to actually try to tear me down. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know who you are too. It's disgusting, man. You know, people are trying to paint this whole situation as if it's all about me being some criminal taking down the video of a smaller content creator without any context whatsoever, because they're trying to say that I got my feelings hurt and I decided to silence him because I got my feelings hurt. No. No. If he called me fat and ugly, that'd be one thing. It may or may not have hurt my feelings. I don't know. Being called fat and ugly is really, it's like a joke. No, it was much more than that. You know, people are conflating criticism and equating it to slander and justifying it all because they claim it's an opinion. Your opinions don't protect you. Just because something is an opinion doesn't mean that it's justified. Are you kidding me? In regards to the thumbnails, they have this claim that I'm sexualizing children in my thumbnails. No, I'm not. Like, the subjects of the videos in which they're referring to have already sexualized themselves via the compilation videos already on YouTube. These videos are already on YouTube. Like, I was only showing that through my thumbnails of the videos that they're talking about. You know, grabbing still images from the content at hand and publishing them through a thumbnail of the video is not something I should be held accountable. It's just like I'm reporting on something, I'm showing it, and I'm talking about it. Like, I don't understand how I'm being held accountable for that. Like, they're trying to say that I'm inherently sexualizing children through the image just by showing the images themselves without any context whatsoever. Just because I showed it, I must be it, I guess. Their logic is flawed. A reporter can make a video about abusing dogs, right? He can report on a story about someone who's abusing and beating dogs. He uploads the video. He makes the thumbnail, right? Explicitly showing some guy beating his dog in the thumbnail. Sure, it's graphic. He publishes the video, and now everyone is seeing it. Is that reporter now held accountable for that thumbnail? And is he actually condoning animal abuse and beating dogs just because he showed a thumbnail of someone doing that action? Like, there's a lot of nitpicking in this whole situation, a lot of one-sidedness that is just fucking irritating. They're trying to say that I had some malintent, as if I was over here typing and clicking ferociously, trying to get these videos out just to capitalize on Musically kids doing these particular actions. Like, nah. But yet again, I can't change their opinions on that. They can interpret things however they want to interpret it. They can see things however they want to see it. It's just crazy. So basically, kid made a video, made a harassment campaign, got his friends, his goons, people that he knows in the commentary community to all start ganging up on me, which they succeeded in. He and everybody else went across multiple platforms, whether it be content creator, him, or fans, viewers, or just bystanders in the situation. Not all of them were doing this, but the majority of them were just harassing me, calling me all these different types of things without any proof whatsoever. Just speculation. I urge you guys to go check out the Twitter post. Again, this kid said it was merely a joke. The video, I guess, was merely a joke about the whole nonce thing. Like, okay, even if you want to bring up that point, just because it's a joke doesn't mean it's proper excuse, Doesn't mean that it's justified. Calling something a joke, in my opinion, or I think, doesn't excuse your actions. It's just sad, honestly. And I'm devastated. I am devastated to think that I went on Jom Alert, and to think that Keem would actually say that. I'm starting to believe that from an outsider's perspective, that you might actually be into touching kids. Like, what the Keem, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Disgusting, man. Actually, it's not funny too. Like, it's really not funny. I don't know what else to say. Harassment, bullying. I eventually took down the video. After looking at this whole entire situation, I should have just left it, actually, and let all these commentary channels and other people accuse me of whatever they wanted to accuse me of, and just did my own thing. Just left it alone. But I was being forced into the situation, something that I didn't want to get into. Being forced to deactivate my Twitter, being forced to private my Instagram. Like, are you kidding? How can you defend someone who created something like that? His tone, he's arrogant, he's cocky. He knows what he did. He played the strings and everyone fell for it. Everyone fell for his trap, including me, I guess. But even after I post this video and people listen to what I have to say, they're still going to think whatever they think. It's crazy. People are just locked into this mentality of what they think I am. It's, I don't know. It's not my job to prove my innocence. Why is it guilty until proven innocent? It's innocent until proven guilty, right? Why is it my job to prove my innocence? I'm just chilling here, and all of a sudden one day, boom, all this shit blows up in my face. I'm like, what the This has happened countless times. I just never imagined that it would happen to me. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different theories. People would have still attacked me regardless. Because as I said before, people just didn't like me before, and now this is their opportunity to express their hatred for me, even though I don't even know any of these people. It's funny. You can't win. You actually can't win. So I'm going to be forced to, even though I don't believe I should, I'm going to be forced to have the video get back up, that claim or whatever removed, because I've been intimidated to do so. I have no other choice. The collective power of all these different peoples combined far outweighs mine. So I'm being forced to retract everything. People want me to make a public apology. I'm not going to apologize for anything. I'm not going to apologize for trying to defend myself. Are you kidding me? Put yourselves in my shoes. What would you have done? Stop acting like you're a perfect human being who would have known what to do at that exact moment. And we're all different people, so we react differently. All I got to say is I'm not a criminal. I'm not. Once again, I acknowledge that I should have handled the situation better. To LT Cobra, to the kid who uploaded the video, you're in the wrong. Come on. Actually, you're in the wrong. And for people to defend you, you did them good. Especially you got Keem on your side, someone who has been attacked before previously by people like you. You even got him. Wow. Congratulations. You got what you wanted. Hooray. Um, it's just a learning lesson for me, and I'll try to do better in the future. Thank you.